Good evening and welcome to the Canterbury Report. Day 40 here at the Downs, and this is unbelievable. One of the greatest things that's ever happened in sports history. Philly for a fan. The Canterbury Downs are actually going to give away Mike Schmidt, all-time home run leader for the Philadelphia Phillies. I can't believe it. It's one of the greatest situations I've ever seen ever. Philly for a fan. They're going to give away Mike Schmidt.
You idiot. We're not giving away Mike Schmidt. We're giving away Tickler Toes, the great gray Philly. What's wrong with you?
I thought I had something fouled up. Tell us about this.
Oh, we're giving away Tickler Toes, the gray Philly, 3-year-old by Raised Socially. She's going to be awarded to one lucky fan, and hopefully we'll get the fan, the Philly, right here in the winner's circle real soon.
Thanks for straightening it out for me, John. I make a few mistakes. I make a few mistakes every now and then. Now, let's see if I made a mistake picking this horse in the first race today. Here we go.
First race on the card on this beautiful but warm Sunday afternoon here at the Downs. Don't forget the Downs is totally air-conditioned inside. It's beautiful inside here. In the first race today, Maiden Claimer's going 5.5 furlongs. Sweet Annette from the rail here, 5-1 on the morning line. Cindy Springman bet down to 5-2. George's Lil at 7-2. And Miss Medina, Ronnie Allen Jr. from the outside. My selection here, 5-1 on the morning line, goes at 3-1. Here they come in the opener, Father's Day at the Downs.
They're on. French Swinger on the outside was first from the gate, Single Peach. Now up at the rail, Janille's Dream is next, and Miss Medina on the outside. George's Lil now in fourth. French Swinger is back to fifth, forward off the leaders. Singing Alliance is sixth. Ain't I Sweet next in seventh, followed by Sweet Annette and Raisin Toast. Round the far turn, Miss Medina on the outside. Single Peach at the rail is next. Then comes Janille's Dream in third. 4 lengths back is George's Lil. Top of the stretch. Miss Medina has the lead. On the inside is Single Peach. French Swinger bolted 5 lengths back. George's Lil inside the 8th pole. Single Peach on again at the rail. Miss Medina is next, and George's Lil. Single Peach.
Single Peach, the winner in here. Greg Margraf, the trainer. Donna Barton, the rider. Time 106.3. And believe it or not, this horse is pregnant. This horse is in full, as they say around racing circles. The 4-horse Single Peach, owned by Jody Most, 1140, 460, and 340. The 9-horse Miss Medina, Ronnie Allen Jr., returning $3.80 and $3. And the 5-horse George's Lil, Walter Rona, 2-1 in the morning line, pays $3 to show here in the opener. Second race in the card, second half of the double. Claimers here in a sprint, 5.5 furlongs of distance. Orchid Dancer with a local boy, David Wickman, at 5-2. Catalonia, my selection, Mike Smith, 4-1 out of the 4-hole. And Little Cooley, Dean Coots, pinch hitting here for Jose Flores, who broke his collarbone yesterday, unfortunately. Here they come in the second half of the double.
They're all in line. They're on. On the outside, Little Cooley goes for the early lead. 10th quickly alongside Mountain Glade at the rail. Lanny Red into fourth, and Conceivable is fifth on the inside. Orchid Dancer is sixth. Catalonia in seventh, and Lucy's Special is eighth. Into the far turn, Little Cooley on the outside has the lead by a length. 10th is next, the gap of 3 to Lanny Red, now in third. Mountain Glade drops back at the rail. Orchid Dancer is next, and Catalonia on the outside. Turning for home now, 10th, and Little Cooley heads apart now. Lanny Red up on the outside. They go to the 8th pole, 10th, Lanny Red is next. Little Cooley is third on the outside. Orchid Dancer by the 16th pole. 10th down at the rail, Lanny Red on the outside. Lanny Red in front.
Lanny Red under the wire, the winner here with Vicky Warhol in the second race. And the time for the 5.5 panels, 104 and 4. The payoffs, ooh, look at this one. This 7-horse, Lanny Red, 53.60, 19.60, and 6.40. The 5-horse Fantast second with the Flav, returning $5.60 in the middle, $3.60 in the bottom. The 8-horse Little Cooley, Dean Coots, $3.40 in the bottom. The daily double today, the numbers 4 in the first race, 7 in the second race. Single Peach, Lanny Red returns $421.40. Boy, I wish I had that one. Exacta in the second race, 7-horse Lanny Red with Tantha. The 5-horse returns $320.40. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
People really look forward to being a part of the race. And now you can look forward to being a part of history. See some of the nation's top horses and jockeys compete in Minnesota's biggest race, the $300,000 St. Paul Derby, Sunday, June 26th at Canterbury Downs.
Want to have fun this summer? Get a GMC to tow your toys. The Jimmy 4x4 has $750 cash back. The S15 pickup, $500 cash back. Got a fishing boat? The full-size Sierra has $500 cash back. The Safari is perfect for camping. And a Suburban has the horsepower to pull your ponies to Canterbury. Choose GMC and we'll even give you the hitch. This summer, the great Minnesota car is a GMC truck. See your GMC truck dealer in the Twin Cities area today.
Welcome back. Third event of the afternoon, a maiden contest. It's 6 panels. My selection in here, Robbins Halo out of the 2-hole with Ronnie Allen Jr. at 9-2. The even money shot in here, Miss Elcho was the one to beat. French Feline Scratch. Seen a lot of those cats from France scratch themselves all the time. This is a little different. Load them up, let them rip, race 3.
They're all in line. They're on. Spring Flood on the outside gets the early lead. Shina's Valentine is next. Then comes Miss Elko in third and Jones Jewel racing in fourth. Hawkins Delight up in the outside fifth. Robbins Halo sixth and Turn My Switch is seventh. Spring Flood leads him past the half-mile pole. Miss Elko on the outside. Jones Jewel up at the rail. Shina's Valentine is fourth and Robbins Halo fifth on the inside. Hawkins Delight is next and Turn My Switch. Spring Flood still has the lead. Jones Jewel on the inside is next. And down the stretch now, Spring Flood trying to hang on to the lead. Jones Jewel on the inside. It's a gap of 3. Shina's Valentine. Jones Jewel at the rail gets the lead. Spring Flood is next. Jones Jewel in front.
Under the wire, the winner here in the third race, Jones Jewel, a long shot time, 1:10-2. Jones Jewel, 5-1 here, returning $12.60, $6.40, and $3.60 for Rodney Trader and Steve Ingram. The 5-horse runs second, Spring Flood, Daryl Montoya, $6.60 and $4. And the 4-horse, Shana's Valentine, David Wickman, the local boy for Harvey Berg, $4 in the bottom. 35 Exacta, 3.5 Jones Jewel, Spring Flood, 55.80. Fourth event of the afternoon today was an allowance race at 6 furlongs. The one that had to be was Phantast. Out of the 3-hole here, Ronnie Allen Jr. 6-5, my selection. Big D Bowers tied into that John Henry bloodline. Gambler's Dead Arc, Sarvin Shipper out of the 7-hole. Walter run up. Lost Angel came from the outside with Mr. Atkins aboard. Load him up, let him rip. Kickoff of the pick 6.
They're all in line. They're on. Lost Angel on the outside. For the early lead, Phantast is next. Tradesman up on the outside. Majestic Knight now in fourth. And Highland Treat is 5th. Big D Bowers up in 6th on the outside. Solar Rider next, and Gambler's Debt. Into the far turn, it's Lost Angel, the leader by 2 lengths. Fantast is next. Tradesman racing 3rd, a gap of 2, back to Big D Bowers in 4th. Gambler's Debt up on the outside 5th. Majestic Knight back in 6th, then Highland Treat and Solar Rider. Turning for home now, Lost Angel, Fantast. On the outside, a gap of 2. Back to Tradesman, they're inside the 8th pole. Lost Angel has the lead. Fantast on the outside, Tradesman next, then Gambler's Debt. Lost Angel.
Under the wire, the winner here, the 8-horse Lost Angel. The time, 1:10 flat. A big long shot hits the board here for Richard Atkins and John Clark. 55.80, 18.40, and 6.80. The 3-horse runs second. Fantast, Ronnie Allen Jr., Clint Goodrich, $3.83. And the 6-horse, the Tradesman, Mike Smith, $4 in the bottom. 5th race of the day on the turf at a mile and 70 yards. Allowance company here, Rito Danseur from the rail. Portage, part of the competition at 7-2 with the best turf rider in town, Ronnie Allen Jr. Chris Malove, Dean Coos from the outside at 5-2. Here they come on the turf. Mile and 70 yards, race 5.
They're all in line. They're on. Victorious Vic on the inside for the lead, joined by the Great Valdez as they leave the chute, and Chris Malove into 3rd. Macho Marine is 4th. By the stands, and Victorious Vic has the lead. The Great Valdez on the outside. Chris Malove is 3rd. Macho Marine down at the rail in 4th. Portage next racing 5th. Rito Danseur is 6th, the gap of 3. Phantom Man and Fibrillator is the trailer. Turning down the back straight, Victorious Vic by a half. The Great Valdez 2nd ahead. Chris Malove on the outside in 3rd, and Portage moves up 4th, just a couple lengths off the leader. Macho Marine is 5th, then comes Rito Danseur, followed by Fibrillator and Phantom Man. Into the far turn, Victorious Vic still has it by a neck. The Great Valdez is right there. Portage on the outside. Chris Malove is next, and then comes Rito Danseur. Macho Marine is next, and Fibrillator. At the top of the straight now, the Great Valdez, Victorious Vic on the inside. Portage on the outside, and Fibrillator looks for room inside the 8th pole now. Portage, there's Fibrillator on the inside. Then comes the Great Valdez and Rito Danseur. It's Fibrillator. He's gotten through in front.
Fibrillator through the opening here with Dan Delahose. A fine ride, 139.4 the time. The payoffs, the 3-horse Fibrillator, $16, $745.20. The rail horse Rito Danseur, Chris Valovich, $480, $380 in the 6-horse. The Great Valdez, Mike Smith, $420 in the bottom. 3-1 exacta, Fibrillator. The Rito Danseur, the rail horse, $57.60. 6th event of the afternoon. Claimers go 8 panels here, 1 mile. Chantilly type 2-1 from the rail in the capable hands of Danny Delahose. Newest issue. Wade White, Mike Smith here, scratched out. Keyed to go, Donna Barton 9-1, and the outside horse, Eastward Art, was my selection today in the Minneapolis Star Tribune. 1/4, 1 dime, and a big smile. What a bargain. Load 'em up. Let 'em rip, race 6.
They're all in line. They're all. Fastcean for the early lead. Chantilly type on the inside is next, and Keyed to Go up on the outside as they move into the first turn. Keyed to Go has the lead. Fastcean is next. Chantilly type in 3rd. Eastward Art racing 4th. And Nigeria is the early trailer as they turn down the back stretch. It's Keyed to Go. She's in front by 4. Fastcean is second by 2.5. Eastward Art in third. Chantilly Type is fourth, about 7 off the lead. Nigeria still trails, passing the half-mile pole. And into the far turn, Keyed to Go has the lead, but Fastcean now moves up, and there goes Eastward Art. Chantilly Type in fourth, and Nigeria is a closer fifth. They're midway on the turn. Eastward Art on the outside. Fastcean right there with that one. Keyed to Go drops back. Chantilly Type is next, then Nigeria, top of the stretch. Eastward Art has the lead. Fastcean is next, Chantilly Type, then Keyed to Go, and Nigeria by the 8th pole. Eastward Art by 3. Chantilly Type and Fastcean. Eastward Art.
Under the wire, the winner here, Eastward Art. Easy victory, 1:38 flat to time. The Mutuals. Francis Ball trains. Chris Valovich rides a 6-horse. Eastward Art. 620, 320, 240. Selected today by the Dark Man in the Star Tribune newspaper of the absolute free world. The 1-horse Chantilly Type runs second here for Moses Yanez and Danny De La Jose. 320 and 240, and the 3-horse Fastcean, Vicky Warhol, $2.40 in the bottom. 6-1 exacta, Eastward Art, Chantilly Type, $18.40. 7th event of the afternoon, maidens go 6 furlongs here as Oil Lamp comes to the rail. This is a 5 furlonger. Dean Coots aboard. Steel Blaze, Mike Smith at 5-1 out of the 4-hole. I took Fly Mach 3, Ronnie Allen Jr., the favorite, and Chi-Go Gary from the outside at 9-1 as the musical tones of Harry Strobel are carried out here. We're going to send them postward now up to the roof, and Tony Bentley for the call of the 7th race.
They're up. On the outside, Mr. Iverson for the lead. I'm a Hellion up on the outside. Then comes Gidduppka in third. Oil Lamp on the inside is fourth. Steel Blaze is next, and check my stats. It's I'm a Hellion in front by 3. Mr. Iverson up on the outside. Gidduppka is next. Oil Lamp at the rail, and Chi-Go Gary. They turn for home. I'm a Hellion in front by 5. Gidduppka next. Oil Lamp on the inside. Fly Mach 3 gains. Chi-Go Gary on the outside. I'm a Hellion has the lead with Fly Mach 3.
10-horse wins it. I'm a Hellion. Manny Ortiz Jr., 59-1. The 10-horse. I'm a Hellion. $26, $8.60, and $5.40 for Tommy Maxwell and Martin Kinney. They're probably out at the Twins game today and missed the race, but I'm sure they'll be hearing about this later. The 5-horse, just kidding you, Tommy boy. The 5-horse Fly Mach 3, Ronnie Allen Jr. and Clint Goodrich run second, $4.40 and $3. And the 6-horse Gidduppka, Chris Valovich, $4.40 in the bottom. 8th race on the card today, Allowance Company, 6 furlongs a distance, a good sprint here. No show wagering in a 4-horse field. Big controversy in the press box. Stats Missy at 2-1, 4-5. The line maker Jimmy Dunleavy makes his horse today. All the handicappers took Stilted, and Stilted went off at 4-5 after being listed by 9-5 by the line maker. Who's right or wrong here? Line maker or handicappers? Here they come in the 8th.
They're all in line. They're off. Stats Missy for the lead. On the outside, Stilted is right there. Then comes Deposition and Super Conk as the quartet head down the backstretch. Stilted from the outside, now clearly the leader by a length and a half. Deposition is second by a head. On the outside is Stats Missy and Super Conk at the rail, about 3 off the lead. Rounding the far turn now. Stilted under a hold in front by 2. Stats Missy picks up the chase in second. Deposition is next. And Super Conk back to 4th. Head of the stretch now. Stilted. Stats Missy up on the outside now to challenge that one. Deposition is next. And then Super Conk by the 8th pole. Stats Missy. Stilted down towards the rail, then Deposition. Stats Missy with Stilted.
Stats Missy under the wire here as the line maker Jim Dunleavy makes the handicappers look like idiots again. 109.2 the time, the payoffs. The 3-horse Stats Missy, David Essman, 640, 240, and the 4-horse Stilted, the handicapper's best bet and selection, runs second in here. $2.20 to place. Exact at 3-4, Stats Missy, Stilted, returns $10.80. And now a commercial message.
Hey, Dark, you think maybe we could do these commercials indoors from now on? It's awful hot out here on the porch, you big donkey.
Ed feels we should have a jingle to introduce our new Bartles and James Premium Peach Cooler. He's hired Stoney Munson and the Stonecutters, who recorded "Since My Peach Walked Out on Me, Life Has Been the Pits." They're trying to give it a more upbeat feel and work in some words about our all-natural peach taste. Please do not let the fact that we do not yet have a jingle keep you from trying our new Bartles and James Premium Peach. Thanks for your support.
People really look forward to being a part of the race. And now you can look forward to being a part of history. See some of the nation's top horses and jockeys compete in Minnesota's biggest race, the $300,000 St. Paul Derby, Sunday, June 26th at Canterbury Downs.
And now here it is, the Philly for the Fan presentation, drawing and winner, down in the winner's circle, Mr. Pat Dawson.
All right, we'll now announce the 10 names in the order of finish. The highest person, the higher you're drawn, the higher your ranking. The number 1 person drawn is the winner if he or she is present by deadline. The number 1 person, Jerry Kelly from Bloomington. Jerry, if you're here, come down in the winner's circle now. Second finalist, Bob Ingleson of Richfield, spelled I-N-G-U-A-L-S-O-N. The third finalist, Deborah Moses of Minneapolis. Fourth, Marilyn Ruzich, R-U-Z-I-C-H, Oakdale. Fifth is Bettie Thurston Eau-Claire. Sixth is Jack Kopke, K-O-E-P-K-E, Circle Pines. Seventh is Don Freeberg, Minneapolis. Eighth is Cindy Borth, B-O-R-T-H, New Ulm. Ninth is Jeff McIntyre, Minneapolis. And the 10th finalist is Sandra Rodness of Minneapolis. All of those names will be posted at the information centers and will be displayed on the television screens. If you see your name, please report to the information center by 5:30. All runners-up receive 4 reserved seats to a day at their choice. Thank you very much for participating. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on that winning note, we'll direct your attention to the winner's circle for another winner today. With me on my left is Jerry Kelly from Bloomington. Jerry, congratulations. You now own Tickler Toes.
Attention, please, Mr. Dave Eikens to the winner's circle. Dave Eikens to the winner's circle.
Jerry, how often do you come out to the races?
Well, I come once or twice a week.
Had you ever thought about buying a thoroughbred?
Well, yes, I've thought about that too.
This price is a little bit better.
Yeah, this is a great price.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a tool and die maker in Minneapolis, Honeywell.
All right, well, congratulations. You're in good hands with John Gerbis. Come on in with tickler toes. You can get a picture taken with your filly in the winner's circle. By the way, who's your favorite jockey, Jerry?
Well, I'm kind of partial to Manny Ortiz.
John, you think we can get Manny to ride this horse?
Well, Manny's ridden a lot of winners for me, and hopefully he'll be right on this filly in the winner's circle in a very short time.
All right, well, there's your first wish requested.
Before we get to the Land O'Loon Stakes today, $30,000 added event, we want to give you a little bit of bad news. Proper Reality, the probable favorite in the St. Paul Derby next Sunday, came up with a broken cannon bone in its back leg and will not be able to compete here in the St. Paul Derby next Sunday. This is bad news for Proper Reality, but it may be good news for the racing situation here as far as the Derby is concerned, because this will open the field up, make it a much more competitive race, and we may see 2 or 3 other horses come in here because of the unfortunate injury to Proper Reality. Moving along to the 9th race, the Land O'Lakes Stakes, $30,000 added at a mile and a 16th. Wade White sends Critics Award out of the 2-hole at 14-1 with Vicky Warhol, but the 2 they had to beat were Blair's Cove at 3-5, my selection in here, and Dakota Slew. Load them up, let them rip. Land O'Lakes Stakes at a mile and a 16th. Tony?
They're off. From the outside, Blair's Cove for the lead. Street Captain next, Stillwater Billy. Silent Monarch is 4th as they move into the first turn. Stillwater Billy has the lead. Street Captain, a neck back in 2nd. Blair's Cove on the outside in 3rd, and Silent Monarch is 4th, the gap of 2. Critics Award next in 5th. Then Dakota Slew on the outside and Shaka P9 down the backstretch. Stillwater Billy by 3 lengths. Street Captain 2nd by a length, and Blair's Cove in 3rd, a gap of 3. Silent Monarch is 4th by a half. Critics Award 5th. Then comes Dakota Slew, and Shaka P9 is the trailer with a half-mile to run here. Into the 4th turn, it's Stillwater Billy. Still with the lead, Blair's Cove now. The favorite takes up the chase in 2nd at the rail. Street Captain, Silent Monarch is 4th. Critics Award next. Then Shaka P9 and Dakota Slew. Long shot, Stillwater Billy trying to hang on, but here comes Blair's Cove now, just waltzing by on the outside. Turning for home, and Blair's Cove has the lead. Stillwater Billy is next. The others are far back by the 8th pole. Blair's Cove now 3-4 lengths in front. Stillwater Billy gamely hanging in, but won't catch the leader. It's Blair's Cove going easily.
Blair's Cove under the wire, the winner here in the feature with Ronnie Allen Jr. for James Green. 1:44-1 the time. The payoffs. Blair's Cove, the 7, wins at 340, 280, 260. The 3-horse Stillwater Billy, Dean Coots, 540 and 340 in the 8-horse. Silent Monarch from the outside with Chris Valovich, $5 to show. The exact is 7 and 3. Blair's Cove, Stillwater Billy, returns $24.20. And in this race, Dakota Slew came up lame and was eased at the wire today. In the pick 6, 83, 610, 37. Total pool 140 grand. 6 of 6, not today, sports fans. 5 of 6, 6 times, $7,028.80. Got a nice carryover. Get out here Wednesday. Take a shot at that 72 grand. In the triple, I love the triple. 10, 3, 7, $244.20. 10th race nightcap here. Claimers go 6 furlongs. Squire Sister 12-1 in the morning line. Bet down to 7-2 with Red Hot Chris Valovich. Awesome Girl and Mini Doc and me both had a shot in here. Good looking long shots. Precious Martini, a big winner last time out. Bettie Be Good, many tries, nothing yet. And Ballyhoo Becky, a consistent victor here at the Downs, comes from the outside, the 10-hole with Ronnie Allen Jr. Load him up, let him rip in the nightcap.
They're all in line. They're on. On the outside, Great Gray Gal for the lead. Ballyhoo Becky moves up. On the inside is Astros Imp. Precious Martini alongside as they move down the back stretch. It's Astros Imp on the inside. Precious Martini right there on the outside, a gap of 2.5 back to Ballyhoo Becky, and then comes Quick Draw Annie in fourth. Bettie Be Good in between horses. Great Gray Gal on the outside is next, then Dr. Fritz Coble and Choir Sister at the rail. Top of the stretch, Precious Martini. Ballyhoo Becky on the outside. And now Bettie Be Good quickly on, going to the 16th pole. Bettie Be Good has the lead. Ballyhoo Becky on the inside. A late run by Minnie, Doc, and me. Bettie Be Good.
Bettie Be Good finally finds her way into the winner's circle here. The time, 1:10.4. Good time, Bettie. The payoffs, Bettie Be Good, Mike Smith and Doug Oliver, 680, 420, and 340. The 10-horse Ballyhoo Becky. Boy, this horse has earned a lot of money for Greg Margraf and the RW Thoroughbreds, Inc. et al. Ronnie Allen Jr. aboard. 620, 560, and a 4-horse Minnie, Doc, and me, Dan Delahoussaye, 760 on the bottom. 8-10 exacta. Bettie Be Good, Ballyhoo Becky, $31.80.
Well, that wraps up for racing day here at Canterbury Downs. Another happy filly for a fan winner. Don't forget, next week, St. Paul Derby week, we got big action for you starting Wednesday the 22nd.